Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get started here today, just some quick house work. Is that how they say it on podcasts? Anyways, before we get started, I just wanted to talk a little bit about a few things in the Savusavu constellation or solar system. One of them is the new podcast that we started. Jimmy Price and I started about a month and a half ago. It's called the Kava Lounge, and it is available on all podcast streaming platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, etc., etc. You can also watch it on my YouTube channel, and I appreciate it if you watch it on my YouTube channel because I get the more traffic I get, the kind of higher my channel gets up in the order of things when people search for Kava stuff on YouTube. So I'd appreciate it if you checked out that podcast. It's really a lot of fun. And what we do on that podcast is we basically go through the history of Kava research, anthropology, sociology, science, nutrition, mental health. We look at all the different subjects and topics that Kava is related to, and we do deep dives, and we look at academic literature and really kind of tear things apart and put them back together, and we do it in a way to help you understand better what you're getting out of your Kava journey. And I think once you start listening, you're going to really enjoy it. We have a lot of podcasts already recorded in the can, ready to go. This is going to keep going on, and we're just really excited to be doing it. So I just wanted to make sure you all knew that before I got this review going. Again, subscribe to this channel, like this video, leave some comments, and keep coming back for more Kava content. Bula to the hula. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Savusavu here, coming at you from San Diego, and I don't mean a San Diego waffle. I mean a Saint Diego, San Diego. Apologies. My humor can sometimes be a little bit rich with the dad jokes. But anyways, today I am really happy to be doing a review of Kava's Private Reserve Premium Noble Kava, Savusavu Damu. And Savusavu is a part of Fiji, and it's an area with very rich volcanic soils. And I know that the chemotype for this Kava is starts with a 462. I always forget like the last three numbers of the chemotypes, but yeah, it starts with a 462. This is very high in kavane. So in that sense, it's kind of like exactly what everybody's looking for when they buy Kava. I think the kavane is the Kava lactone that gives people the most bang for their buck, and it's kind of what they look for when they dip their ladle into some squeezed root and then ladle into their shells. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a review of this today, and I'm going to knead it up, and I'm going to let you know how it tastes, and give you my impressions on the feelings that one may expect to derive from imbibing in the Savusavu Damu. To the hula. Walking around the Kava bowl, have a happy holiday. Delish. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I got this Savusavu Damu Kava here, and I put up, there's a little video where I was atrociously singing between my intro and the tasting notes. So I'm going to go ahead and pour a glass of Kava here. Kalm with Kava, Savusavu Damu. I made this pretty strong. I used a half a cup to about 1.5 liters of water. Nice color on that. To the bula, we must hula. Oh, I can see the iPad video. Okay, that's cool. All right. So this is not my first time drinking this Kava. And one thing I can say is that very, very, very rarely do you find a Kava that actually like pops in terms of good taste. This is one of those kavas that tastes really agreeable. Like, there's not a lot of pepper on it. It's really smooth. And even when you make it really strong and thick and like viscous, it still goes down really smooth, and it doesn't like cause you to, you know, kind of get that gag reflex going. This is a really, really good kava for that. 10 out of 10 on flavor. And, you know, it's got those nutty, cashewy notes in there that really kind of ride through, smooth going down. You know, it doesn't taste extremely noble. It doesn't taste like it even has like a hint of Isa or Tude kind of influence in it. Completely devoid of those like peppery notes. So in terms of flavor, this is one of the best kavas I've ever had. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sit here for a bit, let this kava sink into the old blood veins and kind of move through the body, touch all the muscles, wash over the soul. And I'm going to come back and give you my impressions of it. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to be reading some comic books. It's one of my hobbies is to actually not just collect, but also to like read these comic books and learn about the characters. Anyways, enough of that. So I'm going to pop off, do that, come back on, and give you my impressions of the effects of the Savusavu Damu from Kalm with Kava. To the hula. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, it's been about an hour or so since I started drinking this wonderful Savusavu Damu. And I guess the one word I would use to summarize it would be tranquility. It's a very heavy, sedative kava that brings on a general sense of groundedness and tranquility and kind of oneness with the moment, mindfulness. And yeah, I'm just really pleased with this kava. I feel like I say this a lot, but Fijian kavas are really like good everyday kavas. And of that category of everyday kavas that are good for relaxation, for kind of letting the flower bloom in the soul and kind of letting the muscles rest and the body unwind and find its place of grace on this earth. This one really neatly kind of fits into the best of that categorization. There's not a lot of the kind of rush of dopamine and excitement that you get with like some of the Vanuatu kavas that are really strong. This one is just very tranquil and soothing. So yeah, with all that being said, check it out. Kalm with Kava, Private Reserve, Savusavu Damu. Flavor, 10 out of 10. Effects, 9 out of 10. If I was to break down the effects, I'd say on the body heaviness side is a 10 out of 10. The psychoactive effects in terms of like the mind, this is very calming. But it's more in the body that you get the feeling from this kava. And I'm already kind of feeling kind of slow and tired. Bula to the hula. And keep enjoying your kava journey.